What's up, guys? It's your boy Hotshot. We are 95 southbound, right around the DC area. Headed down to get the truck. We're in the old Dodge. And I want to talk about something today that I have mentioned before. I'm sure it's back in the archives a little bit. And, I am pretty sure people don't go back and look at my old videos. But, and I haven't seen, nobody's asked me about this, but it's a popular topic. So, authority versus leasing on. Which is better? And the answer is, it's up to you. Which is better for you? And the number one decision maker is, why are you doing this? Why are you being an owner-operator? Why are you hot-shotting? Why are you driving? Why do you want your own authority? Why? Because there's perks. There's pros and cons on both of them. All of them. So, for me, I want to be my own boss, number one. I want to build a fleet. I want to be a business owner. I don't want to just be a one-truck operation. I want to be a business owner, I want to have the control to be there for my family. I want to leave something for my family. I want to be a trucker, and I want my own company. So that's why I did the authority. That, and I couldn't find anybody to lease on my old truck. Because everybody told me, that truck's not going to make it. You're going to go out of business and all that stuff. So, that's what I did, and that's why I did it. So, now that may be your situation. Or your situation may be that you just want to drive, you just want to make a decent living and be happy. And you still want to have some control. Well, you can do that leased on. Okay? You can do that being leased on to another carrier. But you're going to have to also do stuff that you're not expecting that you're going to have to do. Like, you may have to take loads that aren't your ideal load. You may have to be out a little longer than you want to be out at first. You may not be able to just say, you know what, I'm going home. I'm done. I ain't taking no more loads. I'm driving home. You may or may not have that choice, being leased on. So now, as a fresh authority, you're going to have no customer base. You don't have anybody feeding you loads. You're not working on anybody's back. Nobody's rapport. You're not being fed nothing. Being leased on, you have that option. If you're the right carrier. So, and leasing onto a carrier should not be, hey, can I lease on with you? Yeah, 25%. All right, great. Where do I sign up? Here's my information. No. They need to be interviewed. You need to look at that carrier just like an employer's looked at you your whole life. With a magnifying glass. That's your life. That may or may not be your life savings that you've got wrapped up in this, that another guy is going to dispatch or control. And when I had owner-operators last week, or last year, feels like last week, the biggest issue I ran into, well, and this is my opinion and synopsis, whatever that word is, of the situation. So once somebody owns the truck, owns the trailer, they get out there and they do this thing called Hotshot, right? 3 weeks to a month. Oh man, this ain't nothing. I should have done this on my own, right? So what that does to their psyche, they want to do it on their own now. They want to be in control. They want to stop all the time. They want to get picky on loads, you know? They want to be the boss at your cost. And, you know, that's what I noticed. And I understand it because I would have a hard time doing somebody else's will if I feel like I knew better. Like if you're telling me to run a load that I think we can do better and I don't think's worth it, it's going to be really hard for me to run that load. And you're going to see the anger and aggression, the unhappiness. So a lot of trucking comes down to a psyche. You know, it's a mental thing. It's not near as much physical as it is mental. I mean, it's physical for me right now because this clutch and this shifter is driving me nuts in Washington, D.C. But I like it. I'm enjoying it. So, yeah, so you've got to do what works best for you. And now, if you're not the best organized individual, like me, you might want to get some help. Maybe that's why you need a back office. You know, what are you going to pay? Maybe 5% for a back office type deal? I mean, 20% gets you numbers, dispatch, back office, all that stuff, I believe. So, you know, and you gotta look at it and make sure it's going to be worth it. And I was saying, interview these guys, interview these companies, ask them for rate cons from their drivers, and tell them you take all the information off, take all his personal. I want to see the pickup, the drop off, and the price. If you're going to tell me I'm going to make $5 to $7 grand a week, you should, or at least better, be able to prove to me where I'm going to make it. You know, and some of them are even going to say, you can't have a real old truck, you know, and they got all these certain requirements. You know why? Because they want the guarantee of your truck running. Well, you want the guarantee of making that money. You just put your life savings into everything. And if you didn't, you put a lot of it in there. So, the answer is either one. It depends on you. And you're going to say, well, hell, Hotshot, I knew that when I started. Yeah, you did. You just didn't have the questions to ask yourself. Now you do. Now you yourself can make an educated decision on what to do and why to do and, you know, all that stuff. So, personally, I love the authority. I love it. But I am, like, my work and the amount of challenges that I want with work it's unbelievable. You know, like I want my work to challenge me. That's why I do it, you know. I want the challenge. I don't want to go to work every day and type in the same numbers, the same information. I need a challenge. I want something different every day. And as a authority, having your own authority, you're not a truck driver at all. You are an entrepreneur slash better be one of the biggest problem solvers around. I get a lot of problems that I need to solve. I mean, I can have other people solve them too. With a whole lot of that. Hotshot's cheap. I ain't giving nobody none of that. I don't have to. So, it's, in the beginning when I was doing it and doing all the struggles, I would have told you, and I did tell you on the other video, I wouldn't have my authority. But now that I came out on the other end, I can tell you that for me, the work was worth it. The work was very much so worth my own authority and the benefits, of doing what I did. But now I worked my butt off. And you got to remember, results are not typical. Ain't that what they say? Results may vary. Now, it's a 80% failure rate in Hotshots. For every 10 of us that are watching this, 2 of us are going to be over a year and make it. Well, I'm one. And now, that doesn't mean that there's not 5 of y'all over there that are going to make it. That just means you got to bust your hump to overcome statistics. Because I have been blowing statistics out of the water for the last 8 years. A lot of things I'm doing and did and working on, they said would never be done. And one day, I'm sure one day y'all will know. But as of right now, this is where I'm at, man. So, do yourself a favor, but more than that, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. But also, if you hate me, give me that thumbs down again. I got one. Boom. Give me the thumbs up if you like it, if the info's working for you. And now I need some emails to hotshotwedge@gmail. I need some topics, guys. I need some real life problems y'all going through. I may even consider, free of charge, doing a phone conversation of a problem and putting it on YouTube if you don't mind. I'm not willing to do that live yet, so it's something that will be pre-recorded. It will not be edited though, unless there's some beeps here and there. But all right, guys. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. You know where I'm at, what I'm doing. You need to get this knowledge. So, yeah. Y'all have any questions, hit me up. Hotshotwedge@gmail. And then I got doing the Instagram at DM Trucking, I think it is. And then Hotshot/Dave is the Snapchat. And Hotshot Dave Facebook group. So, alright guys, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. See you on the next time. So what's up, guys? It's your boy Hotshot, and I'm back. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, and I can't believe this. Y'all just watched that clip. I didn't mention nothing about money. Show me the money. Where's the money at? Hotshot, owner-operator. Hotshot, my own authority. Where is the money? Okay? So, again, it's up to you. If you haven't noticed, everything here is up to you. There's no right or wrong way to do any of this. Nothing. No wrong way. There's a right way, but there's not the right way. There's multiple right ways. So, As far as the money is concerned, do you want it now? You want it later? You want it given? Or do you want it earned? Now and given is going to be okay money. Mediocre now and learn and boss later when you succeed is big money. But there's a reason that you give up 20% right out of the gate as a or as an owner operator, like lease operator, because it's handed to you. You've got to pay for their work they've done. You got to pay for those connections, you know. You got to pay for the loads. You got to pay for the back office. You got to pay for all that, which is cool, you know. They earned the right to charge you. They did the work that you don't want to do, you know, and you're going to pay for that. Now, let's say you say, you know what? I'm gonna go the hard way, and I'm gonna push and push and push. It's gonna pay off later if you're doing it for the right reason. Now, don't do the authority solely for the money, because you will be really, really, really upset, because there's so much work and so many different aspects that you're going to be doing something you don't really like. You know what I mean? You're going to be doing something that you didn't expect to be, you know? And that's got the love and reason for doing it has got to outweigh that. It has to. Or your life's going to be miserable and you're going to hate your job. So you gotta make sure you're doing this from your heart. Like, a paycheck ain't enough to just run your business. You know? And like I said, for every 2, 8's dropped. And I hope that's not the case. I like to think that, you know, Hotshot Dave did it, so you following my recommendations, not my directions, my recommendations will help you. And yeah, that's 100% that's possible. Not going to help everybody though. Oh, look. Oh, shoot. You can't. Oh, maybe. There's Hotshot's Ultimate Trailer. You missed it. Oh, well. But that was just a 4-car Sun Country. But, so, the money is in both. The instant money is in the leasing on as an owner-operator. But there's a lot of grimy carriers out there, guys. A lot of grimy carriers. If you get on, you need that Raycon. Raycon up front. You know, because they can change it. It's a day and age where scan, bloop, 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 bam. He just lost $150 like that. So, you know, it's fun. It's hard. It sucks. It's great. I hate it. I love it. And probably every carrier with me that has their own authority has either experienced or is experiencing all of those at one time or another, and probably multiple those at the same time, especially that love and hate. Oh, that's a fine line, that love and hate this authority. But, you know, every time I go home, my baby's smiling, wife's happy. You know, love what I do. I'm a little lost today. I ain't got my boy with me. You haven't noticed, you haven't seen him. He's home with mama because the leather seats, and you know, I don't want him to mess up somebody's truck. And not that he'd do it on purpose, but he's an 80-pound pity. He's an 80-pound pretty boy. But, alright guys, so that's that. Now y'all know where the money's at. You know, where you should be. Well, I hope you don't know where you should be. Hope you're still working on that. That was too quick to know. But, y'all have any question? HotshotWedge at Gmail. Alright? It's your boy Hotshot. We're out. We're going to do it for real this time. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Ding, ding, sucker. Let me get that knowledge. So, alright guys. Hotshot Dave, we're out. Peace.